Okay, Aries, it's time for June 2025. So let's see what happened to you last month. Afraid of leadership, focusing on the wrong things. Let's see if you're feeling a little bit better now. So Aries for June 2025. Let's see what's going on. Where your head's at, your body, and the root of it. Sometimes. Wow. Okay, Aries, I don't think you're going to like me very much. Oh, which row is that? I can't remember. One of these might be in the wrong spot. Okay, let's go. So, beginning of the month for Aries in June. Let's have a look. King of Swords, Judgment, middle of the month, Death and Devil and the Lovers. And the end of the month, another sort of Lovers and moving away. Okay, you are potentially going to have some issues with friends, family, or relationships, love. And I don't do love readings. That's why I'm starting to sound cautious. So the beginning of the month with the number 6, sort of midway through a cycle, your head is feeling like it's looking for clarity. You want clarity. You want to slice through these clouds and really get to the root of what's going on. What is going on is that judgment is being called, risen from the dead, so to speak, called up. So something is either dying and being called up, but judgment for me is usually a really great positive card. It's like the justice card in a way, you know, everything's kind of coming to the way it should be. So if you want to look at it in a positive way, the root of all of this is everything is coming to the way it should be. There is an evolution and a cycle, 20, which is 2, and it's right. It could be with an old relationship or an old friendship or an established thing, that has brought you lots of joy. But you're almost focusing on trying, these colors are very similar, so focusing on this past experience to try to get some judgment or adjustments for yourself. Middle of the month, though, you are really entering that new cycle. You may delve into some addictive practices or poor behaviors. The Devil card, these people are chained to their desires. So potentially your desire is changing, or your relationship, toxic, poor judgment, is tying you to this past sort of thing. But it's dead, done and over. It's dead, done and over. It's dusted. And the root of all of this is love. So you've got the 2 and the 2. So perhaps there is this element of a toxic friendship, a toxic relationship, that really messes with your head. And the root of all of this is that you need to find the balance of the Lovers. Again, we've got another 6 here. So and the colours are similar, but I don't think they're the same thing. So, interesting. Okay, moving to the end of the month, we are left defeated and you're dead. So it is dead, done, and over. Okay? I don't know why I feel like I have to repeat it to you like a parent. It is dead, done, and over. It's toxic. It's not healthy for you. Where you're heading at the end of the month, though, you're still in love, aren't you, you silly bugger? But you've got to walk away, okay? Because it's ruining you. Whatever this is, it could be work, it could be friendships. I've had different experiences in all kinds of environments where this can play out. But, if you look at the root of it all, this is the ending of, or the final last call on this relationship that's had time, and you can kind of see it, but there's still this element of the clouds. So you're not really into the evolution until middle of the month. Middle of the month, it's dead, done, dusted. The relationship or the balance if it's not about relationships, it's about balance, and it's about your own toxic body, toxic thinking, poor behavior, poor judgment. But if it is about relationships, and I hate them because I hate doing relationship ones because I hate to be the professor of somebody's love life. But it's dead, done and over. There is a toxic element. Perhaps you go down a bit of a dark hole. But the root of all of this is about finding good luck and balance, or perfection. The end of the month still sees you attached. You are still got your head focused on this sort of lover's card, this coupledom. But it doesn't leave you feeling any better. It doesn't. You run ragged from it. And the root of all this is it's time for change. Another 8. Move on. Get over it. Okay? 8. Move on. Well, it's not 8, is it? Sorry. I looked at that as a 5. That's 13, which is 4. And that's 8. So let's have a look and see what the numeracle has to say about you. Okay, no place like home just jumped out, but these cards have been jumping like jumping jacks today. So that's about clicking your heels and wanting to be safe. So I would feel that way. And home, maybe this is a relationship to home. Could be parents, sisters, brothers, aunties, uncles, cousins, grannies, grandpas, lovers. I don't know. Let's find out. Gosh, Aries. So Aries for June. Let's find out what's happening to you. All right. Okay, I think that's well said. So, from the Psychic Master, you're feeling out in the cold. Perhaps there's this element of cold. You're feeling out, maybe you're feeling like an old friendship or an old connection is ghosting you or excluding you. Maybe you've removed yourself. But there's a level of justice here. It has to happen. Time has been called. In the middle of the month, where it feels the most hurty, with the death and the devil and the lovers, it's time to cut ties. There's nothing else to say. Got 2 7s. 7s are, let me check my little card here. 7s are spirituality, analytical, mystery, and research. So you've done your research, you've felt all the feelings, and now it's time to cut those ties because it's not working. And once you do that, you're going to feel like crap. You're still going to be thinking about them, but you know you need to reflect and move forward. It's pretty concise, actually. And I've only got 7 minutes, so let's pull another card. What's some advice for Aries, seeing they're going through such a full-on time? Advice for Aries. Advice for Aries for June 2025. Okay. Don't leave your head in the sand. So that's a 5. All right. I promised myself I'd read some from my Oracle deck today. So head in the sand. Let's see what that has to say about some advice for you. Okay. So 5 is about adaptability and freedom and diversity and movement. And the visionary master suit that it belongs to is about insight, enlightenment. So are you burying your head in the sand and hiding from the truth? Or are you stuck with your head in the clouds, daydreaming and failing to take action? Below ground, where ignorance is bliss, you've kind of got these devils, and these devils are also here, if you can see them, just here. Below ground, where ignorance is bliss, lurks ill will and confusion. Demons swirl around the building's foundation, ready to wreak havoc. Above ground, swirling blue-white clouds veil your view to the other side. Now is the time to uncover your eyes and take a good look at the situation. You or someone you know has their head in the sand and are avoiding facing difficult situations. Okay, so you're refusing to confront reality and deal with things directly, or if you've got your head in the clouds, you're daydreaming about an unreal experience. So this card suggests that you're willfully ignorant or avoiding the reality in an attempt to escape the discomfort, which is all under here. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay, so you're feeling really horrible, but don't put your head in the sand, you know. And I've written a little saying at the bottom here. You'll use Joel Baker Barker's quote to get yourself motivated. Wisdom without action is merely a dream. Action without vision just passes time. Vision with action can change the world or your life. So, my dear Aries, with that, what a big month of feelings you're going to have. But don't leave your head in the sand. You know, there is a feeling of being out in the cold and being neglected, and it's time for something to come to an end. You know it. The middle of the month leaves you feeling rank and toxic, and it's all about the love in your life. I'm going to commit to it now. And the end of the month doesn't see you feeling much better. You feel dead. You know you've got to move on, but you're still a bit enamored with these people. You've got to reflect on this, cut the ties, and most important, don't leave your head in the sand or in the clouds. Stop daydreaming, get on with it. You know it has to happen. If you don't, it's only going to get worse. Good luck.